It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On one, ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Cut.
Burrow on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Big 13. Big 13. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
From the red zone on 1st. Rose comes. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Throwing power with a big tight end. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Now the Bengals have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Finds a man right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Cut.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And will only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow on the play action. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They start the drive with Hall. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Baltimore.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jackson now on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. He steps in and makes the interception. To get this at their own 25 following the turnover. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleased begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
11. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11.
Burrow to the air now. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
11 MT.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, Jackson to pass. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 2, ready?
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12. Can. can. 11, Thomas.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On one, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Gun. Start. 12, 180. 180. Start. 11. Start.
Third and long for him here. Now he's past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Burrow now on first down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180. 180. Start.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Start. 11.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Start. 180. 11 MT. 11. 11. Start.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Start. 11. 12. Start.
Now Burrow escapes out to the left. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Ravens nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Running back motions right. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
11 empty. Here we go. Wide 80. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ravens nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
$19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. 1st down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
11. He's just set. Hey, can. 11.
1st down, Burrow to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Hey, middle. 180. You, sit hard. 180.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And the decision not to kick is going to halt him. It's a nice gain, but he's tackled short, and time has run out in the half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He has it at the 22. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
12.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And, ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Returnable from the 2. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Now it's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
There's one left for Lamar. And he hits the wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again is Lamar. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bengals take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
So 1st down from the 41.
12, 12. Here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11. Let's go right here. Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump, right? You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bengals with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run.
I'm 1, ready?
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go. Dot.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens trail by 23 now.
Bengals 30, Ravens 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gun. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 6-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's taken at the 15. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 39, Ravens 7.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. C.J. Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Hand off here for Miller. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. On the move, hit it right. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens trail by 23 now.
39. Ravens 16.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Jackson.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
He's just set. Right in. 11, 11, 11.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Called in left side. Breaks through and breaks away. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the give, it's Miller. Design quarterback run here. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Can. Sahad.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
What is that? 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.